Money's moving to me. I'm a millionaire. Money better cases. I ain't gotta chase it.
Hey, 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 what's going on, beautiful people? Happy Wednesday to you all. I hope that you're having an amazing day thus far. If not, it's about to get that much better. So go ahead and let me know where you're watching from, rep your city, rep your country. Let me know where in the virtual building you are watching me from on this amazing Wednesday. Go ahead and comment below. Let me know who's here. Let me know who's here. And we're going to go ahead and get into what I want to share with you all today. I'm not going to be before you long at all, but I do believe that this is going to be impactful to many of you. So if you're watching live, go ahead and let me know who's watching. And if you happen to watch the replay, let me know who's chiming in too. I want to see who's out there even after the broadcast has ended. But I'm going to share with you some things today that really will allow you to open up the doors of abundance and increase for you if you have the proper understanding of how it all works. So go ahead, let me know who's here. Sip my coffee really quick, and I'm going to go ahead and start with my intro as I always do. My name is Sharita Leon. I went from being a homeless, disabled single mom to a two-time #1 best-selling author with books that were on the bestsellers list for over 2 years straight. I'm also a life, relationship, and business coach, an internet marketing strategist, entrepreneur, international speaker, and the protege of the legendary Les Brown, a Forex trader and investor. And I empower my tribe to live their God-given purpose while creating wealth and have healthy relationships. I'm also a believer, and my faith is exuded in all that I do. So welcome, everybody. Hey, 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 Miss Carolyn, how are you? So I wanted to talk to you all today about the law of abundance and releasing so that way you can receive. Oftentimes you find that people want to have many things. They are believing for things. They've they've written down their goals and aspirations, and they want money, they want love, whatever it is they want, right? But the problem is a lot of people don't understand how the laws work. What is a law? A law is something that cannot be changed, right? Whether it's on a Sunday or a Tuesday, it's the same thing. It's always going to equal whatever it is that you're going for, right? So the law of abundance, the law of being able to receive, first requires you to release, right? And a lot of times when people hear that, the natural instinct is to hold back. Like, oh my gosh, they're trying to take something from me. And that mindset is what allows people to stay in lack. That mindset is a mindset of scarcity. Whenever you operate in scarcity, you're only going to receive scarcity, right? Whatever you sow, that is what you're also going to reap. So if you're always operating from a place of holding things back and keeping what you have, you'll never be able to actually sow into the ground for you to receive what you want. Now, unfortunately, this message has gotten, really tainted by a lot of people because they've had ill notions and pretty much out there trying to manipulate people. But the truth is, it's a solid law that cannot be irreplaceable, right? So this is the thing. I had a situation take place just today. And as I was going to put some things in order for one of my businesses, I figured out what I wanted to do. I went and I placed my order, right? Literally, like minutes after I did that, I had right back to me. I had a customer come right back to me literally after I had sown my seed. Why is that important? Because as I was releasing, I gave room to receive. But if I was someone that said, oh, nope, I don't need to do that, I'm going to go ahead and keep this in because I need to keep my coins together and they're going to have to figure it out on their own. Like, if I had that mindset, I would have not allowed room to be available to receive what it is that I actually want. So I can't say I want something without first releasing the very same seed that I want and receive it back. It's just not going to happen. This is why you find people that will spend a whole bunch of money on the lottery and they'll go and gamble, go to the casinos and do all of that because they want to have a quick fix without putting anything really in, without really understanding how this law really works. If I always operate from a place of abundance, if I always operate as if I have everything that I want and or need, I'm always going to have more because nothing in me is holding back. Literally, if I have my hands full with a whole bunch of coins, I have my hand full with coins, but I want to receive something from you. Will I be able to receive what you have for me without first releasing what's in my hands? Let's make it interactive. This is not a rhetorical question. I want you to actually participate. If my hands are full and all I have in my hands are a whole bunch of coins, and literally if I open my hands up, something is going to have to fall out in order for me to receive it. And I talk about this in my first best-selling book. You literally cannot receive without first releasing what's in your hands to receive more. And so, in the same fashion that I was able to release what I had, it gave way for more to come my way. And so, in your life right now, if there are things that you find that are missing, or if you find that you have a little here and a little there, or you don't have enough, you have to go back and look at yourself and say, have I sown seeds in this area to receive what it is that I want? Because a lot of us are out here hoping and praying for some things that you should just sow seed for. And I'm not just talking about money. It's whatever you want. Whatever you want, that seed is what you sow. If you're someone who is in a business, you start a business, but you don't want to put money into inventory. You don't want to put money into actually promoting your business. You don't want to do anything that requires you putting money in. How do you expect for your business to be successful? Like, let's have real talk. How do you expect your business to be successful if you yourself won't put anything in to invest into it? You are the first person that should be your investor. If you don't believe in what you're doing, by believing in protecting it and nourishing it and adding on to what you currently have, how do you expect anybody else to do the same thing? It's not going to happen. One thing that you will find, what just about every successful and or wealthy person, is that they are not in a place mentally of scarcity, period. Because understanding that scarcity will only bring about more lack. And what happens? We get bombarded with what we're dealing with. You think about the bills that you have. You think about the negative bank account balance. You think about all these things. So all you do is magnify what you currently have. And then you're wondering why when it rains, it pours. Well, that's because it's what you're putting in your mind. You're focusing on all the lack as opposed to opening up the gateways for you to actually receive. If I want something, I have to sow it to get it. If I want something, I have to release it. It's like the person that dates the person that they know isn't for them, right? You're dating this person, you know they're not for you, yet in the back of your mind, you're hoping that Mr. Right or Mrs. Right finds you, but you're still holding on. You've created a space within you that won't even allow room for what you say you want. So now you're not emotionally available. So you're like, well, why isn't it happening to me? Well, you've given someone else that space. And so now for it to come to you in a holistic way, it can't happen. And so operating from a place of abundance says, I'm going to release, knowing that what I actually want is out there and can make its way to me. But if you're willing to let go, you can then receive. So literally, it's time to take a real self-evaluation of our own lives and look and see, what am I holding on to that I need to release? What am I holding on to that I need to release? Whether those are habits, mindsets, literal things and or people, you have to literally release it and receive more. The thing about operating from a place of abundance is that you're always expecting more to come and find you. You don't have to know where it's coming from. You just always expect it to show up because you know that's where you flow. You know that's your divine right. Jesus said, I came that you would have life and have it more abundantly. That's why he came. So if that's a promise that was given to me, why am I not living in that real reality? That means I haven't adapted to it. I haven't received it as mine yet. So I'm still holding on. I'm going to be frugal, I'm gonna hold on, and when I have extra, I'll do it. That's you're letting me know right there where your mindset is. And at that moment, I know then how to interact with you. If you're one of those people that's hold on to every little thing, oh wow, we got real loud. If you're one of those people, I already know. And the fruit shows in your life. It literally, you can tell someone who is a constant giver of time, giver of love, giver of fun, giver of all that. You can tell that type of person because they always have fruit. They always have fruit. And so today, I just stopped by here really quickly to have you really pay attention to your day-to-day activity. Are you someone that holds on to everything, afraid to release? Or are you the person that says, you know what? Let me invest in my business. Let me invest in someone else. Let me express myself by showing time and love for someone else. Whatever that thing is for you, release it so it can come back. Every farmer knows they have to sow seeds in order for them to have a harvest. That's just basic. Every farmer knows they have to sow seeds in order for them to reap a harvest. And once they've sown their seeds, their job now is to till the ground and make sure it's all good and creates an atmosphere for it to grow. And so it is with you. After you release, keeping yourself in a high vibrational frequency, speaking over your seeds, believing for it to turn into what it is you want it to be, that's how you protect your ground, right? So today, I'm urging all of you, if you're not someone that operates from a place of abundance, if you're not someone that releases freely to receive, do that today. Create a new story for yourself. Create a new habit for yourself. And as you do that, you will see how literally things will start to work in your favor, like clockwork. The more seeds you have in the ground, the more harvest you can have, period. It's just what it is. It's a law of life. And so I challenge you to release. Some of you need to release and start that business. Sow into what you say you want. If you really want a business, if you really want to change your financial future, sow a seed in creating a business venture for yourself. Create opportunities for people to give you money. That's the other way of looking at business. If you say you want to be rich, you say you want to be financially secure, well, what are you doing to create streams for people to come to you to give you their money? How is the wealth going to come to you? If you do not create something for people to come to, what is going to happen? Nothing. Nothing happens. So do something different today. Sow a seed into your future and watch what takes place. And if you're one of those people that want to start a business and or want to create a means for you to be able to create more financial freedom, then I'm your girl. I can help you do that. I've been helping people do that for many years. So get in my inbox and I can share with you how to do that as well. Listen, living life on your own terms is something very possible. And only those that are bold enough to do it will see the results. That are consistent will see the results. And who operate from a place of abundance will see those results. So I thank you all for joining me today. Until next time, only believe until the end and go get your life and a cup of Caprice coffee. We bless y'all.
I'm a millionaire, money better cases. I ain't gotta chase it. I'm a millionaire.
Get your money. Get your money.